What is going on, champions? So it is Sugar Author here, and I am so glad to be back with you again today on our second video, our latest video in Series Unlimited. And today I want to speak to you a little bit about submission. And before we jump right into it, I just want to say thank you very much to P.W. Productions for the awesome music that accompany the videos. And, just huge shout out to those in Inspirational Punch. Appreciate you for joining me once again and watching. And thank you very much, you all, to the subscribers and the viewers. I really appreciate your continued love and support. So, submission. Why on earth are we talking about submission? Well, champions, I'll tell you why. The reason why we're talking about submission is because there is an absolute power in submission. Now, first of all, submission, many people get that sort of tangled a little bit with, like being someone's slave type of thing. And that's not what submission is about whatsoever. Submission doesn't really refer to being under a person, as it really refers to being under the mission. So something that I learned in my military experience is that when you have a mission that drives you and a mission to stay focused on, nothing else really sort of is as important as what it is you need to accomplish. And the same is true on the civilian side of things. Now, I think a little differential I would say probably the primary difference, okay, in what I experienced military-wise in a mission versus what I experience now that I'm out, is that our military missions, lives depended on us accomplishing our mission. So as I dealt with radio equipment, and part of my mission was to ensure that I properly installed that radio equipment, other people's lives depended on that. And so it was of utmost importance for me to make sure that as I was installing this equipment, to check it properly, make sure it worked. So that way I knew that when my fellow companymen, the military police, had to go out, that they could rely on the equipment that I installed. And so I was so happy to be a part of that. And really, whoever my leaders were, yes, it was important that I listened to them, and I certainly did. But it was more important that I made sure that the job was done properly, because we had a mission. And so some of my, many of my leaders, my superiors, they were able to listen to me, even though I was a subordinate, because I was the subject matter expert on the radios. And so when it comes to that, they were under the mission of making sure that the radios were working properly. So they knew that by them being in submission to that, it would help them to make sure that our overall mission was a success. So I encourage you all to don't be afraid to sort of allow someone else to breathe into you, and really be focused on that overall goal, because chances are you might not be the best at what it is you aim to do, but in most cases, I don't think there's any situation where there's probably not someone who's gone through what you've gone through. And so by you coming under the mission of wanting to get that goal accomplished, it allows you and opens your mind up and let people to breathe into you to help you get that thing done. So that, in a nutshell, is what I wanted to share with you all today. I greatly believe it's going to help you to become what you want to do. And so I really enjoyed speaking with you all. Thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Series Unlimited. Until next time, champions, stay free.